Friends, I am a traveler. I travel all over our great country when I have vacations. Do you also travel to different places in our country? Do you know, our great country has an amazing history. Various aspects of our country, like different religions, regions, cultures, languages, and many other factors, have helped India become a great country. And I am proud to say that there is unity in diversity. Indian art and architecture has evolved and always reflected the times of the respective periods and conveyed information of the lives of people during different ages. Various monuments from the earlier days like the Taj Mahal, India Gate, Falaknuma Palace, Umaid Bhavan Palace, etc. have a story to tell. Come, let us meet Ram and Shyam, who are the natives of Madhya Pradesh and are on a visit to their uncle's house at Hyderabad. All three are visiting the world-famous Golconda Fort, which is situated in Hyderabad, and are amazed at the marvel of the fort. The objective of this video is to understand Golconda Fort and understand the various aspects of the fort.
What a beautiful fort! And how big is it? I wonder how people would have lived here.
See, there are 2 floors in this fort. When was this built? Were there 2-story buildings during that time?
This was built in the year 1200 with mud initially and later on developed to become a house for different rulers. They made a lot of modifications to the fort.
Uncle, I am surprised at the thought of the number of people who would have constructed this.
Look at the strong walls of the fort.
Yes, indeed. Are you aware that this fort has served as a home to various rulers of Hyderabad? They made such a strong fort to protect themselves from the attacks of the enemies. If you notice, there are thick walls, strong gates with spikes, and several bastions to protect themselves against the enemy.
Bastions? What are these, Uncle?
See, can you see the semicircular constructions on the fort's boundary walls?
Yes, I can see this. There are a few holes to every bastion there.
Yes, those are the bastions. There are 87 of them. These bastions were used for security purposes, and these gates with spikes were to prevent elephants from entering.
Really?
Yes, this fort is such a big one. The main door, its walls and bastions made it difficult even for the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb to enter the fort. It is said that it took him nearly 9 months to enter such a big fort with his army.
9 months? Isn't it a long time? And how did the people survive an attack for so long?
Indeed, that is the marvel of the fort. And the entry was not because of Aurangzeb's army, but because a military official from the Quli Qutub Shah dynasty which ruled Golconda had cheated.
Did he open the gates and allow Aurangzeb's army? Was he paid money by Aurangzeb to enter the fort?
Yes, he opened the gates for the Mughal army to enter. Whether he was paid money is a guess.
Was currency like our rupees during those days?
Yes, there was coinage and currency during that time, and it was there from ancient times in India.
Yes, I remember reading about bronze and silver coins during ancient times.
Yes, you are right. There was coinage since ancient times, and coins used to have several inscriptions like bulls, horses, gods, goddesses, Arabic writings, etc. over different periods of history of our great country.
Children, can you tell what metals our modern day coins are made of? Can you make a list of the currencies of the important countries?
We are gaining so much of knowledge. Where shall we go next?
Come, let us go inside the fort and see what else we will discover.
Hello children, I am back again. In the previous video, we saw how Ram and Shyam were very impressed with the structure of the Golconda fort. They want to explore the fort more. Come, let us also join them in exploring this fort more. Learning objective: to understand the art and architecture of the Golconda fort.
Come, let us explore the fort.
Why are so many people clapping here?
Oh, this is called the Bala Hisar Gate, and it reflects the good acoustic system of the fort.
Acoustic system?
Yes, such a brilliant technology has been used. If you clap at this gate at the entrance, it can be heard till 1 kilometer away at the topmost point of the fort.
It's very interesting. Let me guess. Was it like a warning system to the people living atop?
Yes, it served as a warning to people of possible attacks by the enemies.
Come, uncle, let us explore the fort.
Can you tell us about the instruments we use to reach and explore a new location?
Children, to reach a place and to know the directions, we need a map of that place.
Look, uncle, there is a map which is giving us directions. Let us understand and follow that.
Uncle, please look up. What a lovely architecture and what a beautiful art.
And there are such beautiful carvings on the walls on top of the door.
The area above the door has peacocks with ornate tails flanking at ornamental arched niche. The design of peacocks and lions is a typical of Hindu architecture. This indicates that there was influence of Hinduism also in the art forms of the fort.
Oh, I see.
Are you aware that India has been famous for its art since ancient times?
Uncle, is it true?
Yes, various temples of south, stupas of the north, mausoleums and mosques have beautiful art and engravings on their walls. They reflect the lifestyle of the people and the importance given to various religions time to time.
Look at the many steps to go up.
Look, there are small palaces, fields, gardens in this fort.
Looks like many people lived here.
Yes, you are right. This was a city in itself. A lot of farmers, workers and families used to live along with the kings. There is a temple and a mosque also here.
And look at the fountain there on the top.
I wonder how the water would have gone up and how the fountain would have worked.
As we talk about our great civilization, art and architecture of the fort, I need to tell you something about the Golconda Fort. There is a fountain atop the fort. Can you all guess as to how the water used to go up 2 stories and how the fountain atop worked?
This foundation and the water system was a technological marvel.
Truly, uncle, such an advanced technology must have been in use during that time.
What technology could have been in use during that time?
With the help of Persian wheels, water used to get stored in the overhead tanks across the fort, and this used to be distributed to the palace, gardens and fountains.
Interesting!
From the earlier times, there was a good irrigation system, drainage system and good storage system in India.
Can you please explain this in detail?
The excavations of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, the architecture of other forts like Agra Fort, Sheesh Mahal, Jantar Mantar etc. reflect the great architecture and the science behind the architecture.
An old fort is giving us lot of information.
Yes, indeed. This fort was originally made of mud and has evolved over a period of time. The Qutub Shahi Sultans renovated it over a period of time and added a lot of granite to the fort.
I'm loving this fort. It has such a rich history.
Very true. Look at the luxuriously decorated rooms, open courtyards, stables, and the beautiful gardens. The brilliant planning of the architects is evident from the ventilation, which is so designed to let in bouts of fresh, cool breeze, a respite from the scorching sun.
Wow!
Can you enlist the forts, temples and other monuments you have visited? Can you remember a distinct feature of each and every monument?
Our country is great and we have such a great history.
Indeed, India is a great country.
Chacha ji, thank you. Today you brought us here to show the fort and you gave us so much information about this fort and about various aspects of Indian history.
I'm happy you liked coming here. Come, let us go home.
In this video, you learnt about the art and architecture of the Golconda Fort. Thank you for watching this.